Y'all need to chill on incriminating yourself because I feel like they finna go after them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be one of them years, one of them record-breaking years where they trying to like lock niggas up for this, lock niggas up for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas going to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so you might want to chill.
Don't even speak that shit, man.
We ain't speaking
Let's
it.
skip the subject.
We ain't speaking it.
Nah, I'm just saying because I know these words is real.
Yeah, no, we don't want to speak.
Like,
we don't.
I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna
Right,
be a billionaire.
we all are.
You know what I'm saying?
We
I'm
all
gonna
are.
speak that shit. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. Everybody I know gonna be a billionaire. So let's talk those type of words.
Yeah, for sure.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live from First Class Sounds, you know who it is. DJ Scream, Big Bank is here, Baby Jade is here. It's time for another edition of Big Facts. Big Facts, the street's favorite podcast, the people's favorite podcast. My people is up in here. What's up, people? You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, you know what I'm saying? I got to check on my people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just jump straight to it. Everybody good? Everybody solid?
I'm fantastic.
Still no vaccines, still no stimmies. They told me I wasn't eligible for the stimmy.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
They say you were eligible?
For the stimulus.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the stimulus.
Yeah, you make a certain amount of money. They say, fuck you can't get it. So,
Yeah, that shit fucked up. Like,
yeah. You said it's fucked up.
yeah, like, shit, we the people that deserve it the most.
Facts.
Straight up. Like,
Facts.
we pay the most taxes and all that shit. Like,
Facts. Jade is starting off with facts. We
Shit
need our
crazy,
stimmy.
man.
That shit is like discrimination. You know what
hell
I'm saying?
yeah. Like, who do we sue for that?
I don't know. Talk to your boy Biden.
I'm finna figure out how to scale.
What, get the stimmy?
Huh?
You gonna figure out how to get the stimmy?
Scam.
Scam, what you mean? Like,
Money to my ear this year, man.
oh, you on that? You finna get the loans and shit?
In my name.
Your name? You ain't even playing.
Give a fuck.
You using your own identity.
Yeah, me. This me.
Yeah.
Man, y'all crazy as hell, man.
Hey, speaking of some legal shit, we meant to bring this up on a Big Facts earlier, but you know, in Maryland, they passed a law that your rap lyrics can be used against you in court. So if you're rapping about some shit, they can actually, no, this is a true story. So
No,
they
I
can
know.
actually use the lyrics against you in court. So if you catch a violent charge and you got violent music, they can use it against you in court. If you catch a drug charge,
They been doing that, though.
no, I'm saying like, I think it's what's the word?
Admissible?
Admissible, dismissible, all that shit. This shit is admissible. They can use it like against you. How y'all feel
They
about
been
that?
doing that. They did that shit to Boosie when he got locked up.
They just
For all the
played it.
murders
They
and
couldn't
shit.
use it. They just was playing it.
Yeah, I
He's
think
saying
they
this
was
shit could
trying
be
to use it
entered
to
in as evidence.
persuade.
No, but what I'm saying is pretty much basically the same shit. Because if you say it in open court and then they tell you you got to retract it, the jurors already heard it.
True.
So what's the difference?
True. But it's on paper now. So they can use it against you and write it on
You
paper.
say in Maryland?
In Maryland, yeah.
So that's
Which means is way I take it, if they pass something in one city or state, then it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Which would be bad for Atlanta. It'll be bad for everywhere, but niggas kind of be incriminating themselves just on some social media shit.
So how do they? It gotta be if you saying some shit that's relevant to a case.
Yeah,
Because
so
at the end of the day, you can't tell people that
Music
can't.
is art.
Yeah, they making shit up. A lot
I
of shit
saw-
made up.
no, for sure. It's
A lot of these
entertainment.
niggas ain't whacking shit for real, straight up.
But some of them are.
A lot of them are not.
Most of them are not.
Most are
But
not.
some of them are, and that's the ones they after. I'm just saying.
Well, hey man, shit, nigga better just make up a lot of shit so that shit can blend in.
Blend in, what you mean? What you mean
You
blend
better
in?
tell some lies with your truth.
Oh,
If you trying to
I know
goddamn.
most rappers doing that anyway. They
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So man, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nigga had better not be on that saying goddamn. I did such and such in the times and shit add up.
But don't some of the most fire rappers that even we might like seem like they inspired by their experiences? Meaning as in they might have
Man,
went
most
through
of
some
these
shit.
niggas are phony baloney. So they
You
ain't
talk
got
about the
nothing to
most,
worry
Jay.
about.
We talk about the minority, the rappers we like that might be influenced by their lifestyle, and then they go to the booth and rap about it.
Yeah, cause they ain't gotta be doing no gangster shit just to be incriminating yourself. You be talking
But a
about,
real
you be talking about
gangster.
lean or whatever. So with Jay, we talking about anything that's illegal. We
Right.
ain't talking about no nigga
It could be scamming. It
what
could
he
be
did.
yeah. They ain't
You
got
could
to
be
be
anything. You could be goddamn talking about like them boys talking about that EDD shit.
Yeah, right.
That shit could be used against you and get your ass sunk. Right?
Yeah. That's what's happening in Maryland, but I think it's coming soon.
Cause you know they using that shit against them boys out there.
Because technically Instagram could be entertainment
was on
too.
the
Some
news.
people flexing on Instagram. Like, that ain't they cars, that ain't they shit, that ain't this and this and this. But technically that could be entertainment too. But they damn showcasing people up behind that Instagram. Most rappers are rapping about shit that they don't do and probably will never do. Because we're speaking facts, right? But
Big facts.
there are times where there are rappers, we won't name them here on Big Facts, but there are rappers that's rapping about the shit that they do, have done, or about to do. And that's probably some of our favorite rappers.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
Do you accept it?
I totally accept it. And I receive it, and, you know what I'm saying, all that other good shit that comes with that. Like, you know, hey, man.
But what?
It ain't a but. I get it. Like, I understand. But it's just, you know.
Let it out.
Give
us some De Leon, man.
Nah, I don't need no more because I'm fucked up already. But
okay.
I just personally feel like somebody that's like really doing that shit for real is going to, for the most part, be smart enough not to incriminate themselves on some rap shit.
That ain't true.
Or they gonna tweak it a little bit to where it's a little bit different, maybe.
No, some of them doing exactly what they rapping about. I ain't say most. I didn't say close to all. I said some of them just doing exactly whatever the fuck they rapping about.
Well, hopefully they hear this and goddamn know that they need to do something different.
And that's part of the game we trying to give today. Like, y'all need to chill on incriminating yourself, because I feel like they finna go after them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be one of them years, one of them record-breaking years where they trying to like lock niggas up for this, lock niggas up for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas going to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so you might want to chill.
Don't even speak that shit, man.
We ain't speaking
Let's skip the subject.
We ain't speaking it. We just making our.
I got a lot of partners that rap and shit, so let's just skip that jail. Talking about niggas going to jail.
No, we don't even.
No. I'm not saying like niggas.
We don't even just mean.
I'm just saying like. Well, let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. It's been a lot of niggas that have gone to jail recently, which makes it seem like that's gonna be a trend for the year. Hopefully not. We're praying against
the
it.
trend, yes.
But
yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
But ain't nothing wrong with telling your people.
Fuck you don't record.
Be on the lookout or be on the watch out because this is the new climate. You see what I'm saying? Words are powerful. Yes.
Your tongue is powerful.
Y'all said
Fuck
it's gonna
words.
be a lot of people. You said it's gonna be a lot of people getting locked up. She said a lot of people gonna go to jail. We don't need that for our people.
We don't need that.
That's why I
just say they're gonna try.
They're gonna
try to incarcerate,
ship a lot of niggas away.
A lot of people, and don't put yourself in a position on Instagram or on your records to make it easier for them to incarcerate you.
True.
Yes, politically correct. I like that, baby.
True. Nah, I'm just saying because I know these words is real.
Yeah, no, we don't want to speak.
Like,
we don't.
I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire.
We all are.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak that shit. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. Everybody I know gonna be a billionaire. So let's talk those type of words.
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
You feel me?
What do you think the future looks like? Like, if you could fast forward like 5 years or more than that, what do you think street music looks like? What do you think our culture looks like? What do you think shit looks like as a whole? Do you think it's gonna get back to a situation where, not that it's bad now, but do you think that it's gonna get back to a situation where, you know how we be just talking about some of the stupid shit? Stupid shit always happens, right? But do you think that the culture is gonna shift for the better or not the better in the future? How y'all feel about that? Like, where are we headed? Are we headed towards a path of, I won't say destruction, but are we headed the wrong way or the right way?
What you think, Black?
Shit, niggas getting money.
Niggas getting money.
Niggas getting money. Like, that money getting different. These niggas getting big money now, so shit.
Is that money sometimes?
It's like it's heading in the right direction.
So money is good, but is that money sometimes fuel to crash out?
Oh, facts. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Where are we headed?
But shit, I feel like, bruh.
You better say so crazy.
You can't say. I don't know. Because I can't predict it. I hope it's headed to goddamn a lot of more niggas finna be getting money.
But I feel like in this day and age right now, the crash outs are gonna be fewer and farther in between, because a lot of these niggas now that are popping that are getting the major type of money have niggas around them that are, for the most part, guiding them in the right direction. Of course, it's a lot more niggas around them that are possibly like on the fuck shit and are telling them to stay the same and, you know, do the fuck nigga shit, whatever. But as far as like showing them how to invest the money, showing them what to do with the money so that they can make a passive return on their money and, you know, shit like that. It's a lot more of those type of people around now than it was back then.
I feel like you switched to the minority, though. I feel you. There's some people out there, good guidance, OGs, big homies, whatever, that's helping them make some moves. Like I said, we're not going to get into names on Big Facts.
Yeah.
But if you look at the stats, and I'm just speaking the stats and the facts, if you just look at last year, couple of years alone, it's like, damn, bro, a lot of people, man. A lot of people was getting, they got either mixed up in some bullshit or ain't here no more.
I feel like, man, a nigga coming from nothing, though, on some real shit. A nigga come from nothing. Niggas playing by the 50-50 rule, like, fuck it.
Fuck it. It is what it is. I ain't had nothing.
However it go.
Yeah.
If it go right, it going right. It can't go no wronger than it's going.
Yeah. I can agree
You
with
get what I'm
that.
saying? Some nigga that just feel like that, like, bro, this is what's accepted. How the fuck I'm finna come in and motherfucker talking about the stock market and goddamn trading and shit when niggas don't want to hear that. Niggas want to hear goddamn slide. Niggas want to hear some shit. Nigga ready to slide.
Right.
So that's all the nigga really can talk about. And then when you talk about it, it sometimes bring it to you. And then you have to, you know what I'm saying? This shit just crazy, bro.
The law of attraction.
But whatever you're a part of, right? This is what I'm getting at a little bit. Whatever you're a part of, to a certain extent, somebody handed it down to you. Whatever that may be, legal, illegal, whatever the case is. So you kind of respect it because you're trying to make sure that your kids can eat off of it, right? So what I'm saying is, like, in this situation, in this culture, like, if they create a situation where it's like, just being honest, if they burn the rap shit down and they make it to where it's all fucked up and motherfuckers don't want to do concerts and the big sponsors and all these people don't want to spend money on this shit and people don't feel safe going to concerts and the streaming goes down, if it get fucked up, it's our cash crop. See what I'm saying?
What you mean fucked up? Like what?
What I'm saying is, remember there was a time where the concerts got violent, right? So a lot of niggas picking up real bags, not right now, well, some of them still, but because of the pandemic, but a lot of niggas picking up real bags off rap, off shows, right? Real bags, bigger than ever before, right?
Right.
But if it come to a point, if it's too much bullshit going on at shows, guess what happens? Eventually, it either slows it down, people don't feel comfortable going to the shows, the big sponsors don't spend all the money on the big rappers because they feel like they're a liability and some shit might happen at their shows. That fucks up the shows and other shit. That makes sense what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, what's the conversation to protect our cash crop? Because for some people, diamonds is the cash crop, right? If you go to that jeweler, you notice you go to 3-4 jewelers, like, damn, I'm trying to work them, but they all got the same price. You see what I'm saying? How do we protect our cash crop and make sure that shit, our kids or whoever the fuck can keep eating off this rap shit? Because it don't save a lot of people, but a lot of people don't get fucked up about it too. That's just my conversation and my topic, y'all can sign.
They go back to the 50-50, like, shit, at the end of the day, what else I'm going to do? Like, what is this niggas going to do?
It's plenty of ways to get money.
No, I'm talking about if you're a rapper. Because you're speaking on rappers.
Okay, you're talking about what else rappers going to do.
Yeah, what else is niggas going to do?
Try to protect that shit. Try to protect the cash crop.
But how? I'm saying, like, how? You saying, like, how?
Smarten up. Stop doing dumb shit. I don't see a lot of dumb shit going on.
But see, you got to look at it, too. The dumb shit also fuels the culture as well.
I just said that. Don't you feel like your lifestyle that you go to the booth and rap about your lifestyle? I get that part of it. I understand that.
So it's like a cycle, kind of, because it's like
a catch-22. Like,
because it's just like you can't, unless you like a Jay-Z or some shit. Like you gotta stay relevant with the raps in order to keep the audience's attention. So it's like, if you lose touch with the streets,
right,
and you supposed to be a real street nigga and that's all you rap about, then okay, who the fuck is finna listen to you?
Let's take
nah.
Okay,
I'm gonna put the streets is the internet now.
That's what I'm saying.
Once you get them kids locked in that coming to them shows, cause I'm talking about like the concerts and shit. It ain't finna be niggas like us ain't finna be in the front jumping around at no nigga show.
Right.
So we don't even fucking matter. It's the kids like 20 and under that's going to them shows. So once you get them, you got them. If you can make hits. Now you get them and can't make hits, it's a difference.
Hits. You gotta understand. You make money on this shit off of making hits.
Yeah, but the hits gotta be.
No, that's not like. There's some flawed ass hits with some niggas rapping about some shit they ain't never seen, done, don't nothing, and they hit records and they make money and they're he's a fuck nigga. He's making money because he made a hit. The music industry is about making hits.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
We don't
but you gotta have the total package too to be that star state of like you gotta come with it. You gotta have it all. Like, you got to have it all these days. Like, you can be a hit maker, but you can be a hit maker that niggas don't want to see or don't want to come. The bitches don't want to come see you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have it all, bro.
Yeah, you got to have it.
Like, you can't even be missing because there's so many niggas doing this shit. You can't miss a beat.
Yeah.
You can't miss a beat.
Yeah,
with
the market
shit.
is most definitely oversaturated.
And the niggas who already own, they still hungry. See, that's the whole thing about it. The niggas who already own, niggas who already got millions upon millions, them niggas still hungry. Like, niggas still putting that shit out, still competing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, you gotta come with that shit.
Yeah. No, I agree. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have to be tied into the culture and you definitely have to be connected to the streets. I agree with
you
that
can't
wholeheartedly.
I don't give a fuck what you say. If you're totally disconnected, it's not going to sound
Not
right.
totally disconnected, but should you disconnect to some capacity so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor?
But see, the thing is, you have to make that decision to disconnect yourself. If you disconnect yourself, then you can go back and forth and, dip back in every now and then or whatever. But if the streets disconnect you, then, like, you're done completely.
I get that. You're saying if you get disowned from
if
the
you
streets,
get kicked out of the streets kick you out of themselves,
yes, I get
like,
that.
you're fucked.
I get that.
But if you pull yourself out and say, hey, I'm finna chill on this for a minute so that I can do this over here, but I'll be back, then okay, cool. Like, you have a pass to be able to do what you need to do.
There's some nigga that go all the way.
What you mean?
Some niggas go all the way where the streets don't matter no more.
Oh yeah,
Jay-Z.
and still be all right.
What you mean?
I can't say
more
that.
than just Jay-Z.
I can't say that. I mean, well, that's to
Okay.
each his
Well,
own.
shit, name them.
I mean, you're not gonna be a billionaire.
Straight out of here. Ain't no coming back for that type shit.
Drake ain't in the streets though.
That's
But
what I'm
he's
trying
smart
to tell
enough
you.
He's
to
a
connect
certified lover boy.
But he's smart enough to connect with street culture. He's smart enough to call Block Boy.
No,
JB.
what I'm
He's
saying
smart
is
enough
he
to
can
get
do
on
that.
Baby
Streets
record.
cut him off. He
Yeah,
through.
like
I'm asking you if the streets cut him off. He through.
Nah. Drake. Okay, Drake never claimed to be a street nigga, so he can always tap in and tap out.
But
Because
nigga
that's
like
what he
Slime
does.
though, ain't no coming back for Slime. He gone. Everybody love that boy.
No, but
If he disconnect from the streets right now and just go straight, because he killing them pop records.
listen to what I'm saying. He pulled himself up to do that.
I understand that. You just said once a nigga lose the streets.
No, I said if the streets kick the nigga out, then he's done.
Okay, so say if in the streets just try to kick Shout out right now. Try to kick Slime out. Like, we ain't fucking with him no more. You think he's still not going to be selling records and jumping on them big boy pop
No, what I'm
hits?
saying is he's still gonna be selling records, but it's gonna be difficult for him to make that tap in transition whenever he feels like it.
You ain't got to come back to it.
Okay.
Once you gone that far, bro, Drake, them ain't gonna give a fuck about coming in no motherfucking
Nah, but
club.
what I'm saying is,
I can't speak on their relationship with the streets, and I think it's okay. But I ain't gonna lie, like Flo Rida and Pitbull really come from the streets.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
where they come from, and they elevated.
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm saying. You can evolve to where this
fist
shit
pump.
don't even matter no more.
Fist pump.
It's
Nah, but
hard
what
to
I'm
do.
saying is
And then you
they-
gotta be a chosen one. It's hard to do now.
No, it's not easy to do.
You gotta be a chosen one.
But they made that decision for
Bullshit, yeah.
themselves, though.
Like Snoop Dogg.
Snoop has
He made that decision
he's-
for himself.
He's a pop star.
The streets
Yeah,
didn't say,
yeah,
"Hey,
he's a
fuck
pop
you, you
star.
can't come out, you can't come back."
He
said, "Hey,
no, I agree. I agree with
These
that.
niggas these niggas are pulling themselves out, so it's like they're like, "Hey, I'll be back, y'all."
What I'm saying, if a nigga just try to say, okay, you ain't street no more, fuck you. All this, everybody, the National Street Nigga Association say, okay, fuck Snoop Dogg. You think it's gonna change anything for him?
At this point, no. But what I'm
Same
saying,
way, you know what I'm saying?
but what I'm saying to you is, he himself is gonna feel it like on the inside of his heart, like if he can't go back to the streets.
Oh, big facts.
Like
the podcast.
Like
if he from that.
Yes, if he's from that, that's
Yeah.
gonna hurt him. He might not show it. It might not affect his sales or no shit like that. But if he's a real nigga that's supposed to be from the streets and the streets say fuck him, it's gonna kill him on the inside, like for real, for real.
I can dig that.
Salute. I agree.
I ain't get where you going with it. I thought you were on some music shit.
No.
Which one is it now? I'm saying is your music over with.
Saying
these niggas still can get millions. I'm saying you still can get millions.
Their career can exist, but you're saying their integrity
It's not going to be the same.
Their integrity can't exist. But their career can exist.
For who?
Bruh.
Oh, it's ain't going to be the same for who?
No, I'm saying
like
see, this is the thing. Let's just keep it real.
Like when since we on Slime or whatever, just like say, for instance, like if the streets kick Slime out, like whatever happened, he can't go back to his hood and shoot a video if the streets kicked him out. But if he removed himself and he wanted to fucking bring Chris Brown to Cleveland and shoot a video, he can do it because it's on his own time. But if the streets were like, nah, fuck you, then he went to fucking the hood with Billy the Boop and shot a video, then got shot at the video shoot. Then it's like, damn, his whole shit gonna go down because it's like everybody is gonna have something to say about that. But if he's doing it on his own time, he can take motherfucking Camila Cabello, the lady that got him his Grammy.
You take whoever to the hood.
He can take her to Cleveland and post up at a gas station
all
and shoot a video.
Cool, but if you making hits, if you making hit records, you done got all the way in there, that far you in there, you making hit records, it don't matter no more.
And then you know how many
I'm just being 100. It's gonna matter to you, but it ain't gonna matter no more, period, bro, for the ultimate goal.
But the whole, but my thing is with that, like the
if
whole...
a nigga shooting at you and all that, man, that's something different. I'm talking about the word of mouth. We don't listen to that. We don't that type of shit.
But what I'm saying
Jay,
is,
you talking about some whole shit.
No, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. The whole fascination with these street nigga rappers to these other rappers, other singers, other musicians is the fact that they're still able to go to the hood. They're still able to be in the street. They're still able to do this. So that's what makes them gravitate towards them and want to do music with them, want to do certain other shit with them. If they can't do that, then it's like the fascination is gone and it's the magic is not there. So it's like, why do I need to fucking reach out to this nigga or connect with him and he can't bring something to me that I can't have for myself?
No, you broke it all the way down.
You hard.
No, you broke it up.
You hard. Jada facts.
Salute.
Jada facts. Nah, that's real.
Like that's where I was taking it.
No,
maybe I got it out wrong.
That's why I say get it out.
Hit the blunt or something, cause you said some whole more shit.
You went the long way. You went the long way, but we got
just went the long way. We working on it.
We got that.
Okay.
We got that.
Cause you had me mixed up. Like, nah, definitely that.
Yeah.
You saying what makes him is him being street, regardless of what. What make goddamn Hannah Montana, whatever the fuck is the nigga doing them songs with, get on them songs with them is because they want that edge.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But that's true, but in a certain fact, it's not. This man is talented.
Because somebody...
Man is talented. That kill it.
Yeah, but the talent, along with that fascination, is what makes it so appealing.
But one thing about it, though, okay, cool. At the end of the day, you still can't take from the man that he is, though.
No, I'm not doing that.
Fuck with a... That's what I'm saying. Fuck with a... I ain't talking about no particular person. I'm saying fuck whatever the person say. You can't take from this man or who he already is.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying,
not you. I'm saying like whoever.
Oh, yeah.
You can't take. Well, you can't. Can you take that from a person?
No, you can't. But no, you can't. Finish. No, you can't. I'm not agreeing. No, you can't. But finish.
That's that tequila talking.
I don't know what Jay
Shout out to
Deb
Antney, man.
Nah, that's hard though, Jay. You right though.
Nah, but that's
you right.
That's where I was going.
You right,
with
big
that.
bro. You right, big bro.
You
right, bro. I ain't capping. You right, bro. Shit, you right.
You're not 110% always gonna be accepted by the streets and everybody in the streets if you become successful. That's just a fact. At some point, you could be the most solid nigga out there, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna hate on you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing about it, though, bro,
go throw
all
slander.
this shit just
they can hate all they want to, but as long as you have that respect, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay, look at this.
Big
let's build a hood. The name of the hood is The Hood.
Bumblefuck.
Bumblefuck Hood, right?
Yeah.
All right, Bumblefuck Hood. You come up in Bumblefuck Hood, goddamn. You getting money, you taking care of people, you solid, you goddamn looked out for everybody, did all that shit your whole life, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Boom, you get a hit record, you start going up on the music, you take who you can with you to the shows, you do what you can. Next thing you know, you're overseas, you're touring, you're successful, you got money, you're on Forbes, you still from hood bumblefuck, right? Mm-hmm. These few little niggas can just start to try to put shit on your name. Oh, he ain't shit, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And the people in the hood and the people maybe close to the hood know that that's not true. this nigga is solid, right? But because you had the internet and all this other shit, it spreads lies fast.
Bro, one thing about it, man, when this shit happen with family, bro. Mm-hmm. When people see that somebody else can love you, that make them hate you, bro.
Somebody write that down.
That's on some real nigga shit, bro.
So it's the price of success. Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah, that's like why would you even give a fuck?
You're saying that's what I'm saying. You're saying you wouldn't give a fuck. You're saying it would eat them up. Would you not give a fuck with your money and whatever the case is, or would you give a fuck? That's what we're talking about.
Man, at the end of the day, like, if a nigga ain't talking about you, what you ain't doing shit.
Nah, but see, I gotta disagree with that.
Disagree with it. Disagree with it. Get it out.
But see, my thing is like, let's just say I'm BJ from Bumblefuck, right? Mm-hmm. And I done took care of the whole Bumblefuck. I done like donated to every cause my whole entire life. I did everything for Bumblefuck.
And AJ from Bumblefuck starts trying to like discredit your
rally name. Discredit my name and rally the troops to say I'm a fuck nigga or whatever. Even though, okay, true enough, like I'm not supposed to care and all of that shit. That shit is gonna fuck with me because fuck nigga, it ain't no Bumblefuck without BJ.
But look at what you're doing. So you risk it all for that? Because if you be who you are, right, and you feeding all these people,
you risk it all for that?
You risk it all for that? For fucking AJ?
Nah, I mean I ain't gonna risk it all, but I might risk a little bit.
It really
of
ain't
it.
No buts. Either you risk it all, or you don't. That's what it started about. We just start talking about your lyrics and what you say you'll do, and if you're gonna start doing what you say you're gonna do,
I'm not gonna risk it all. But what I'm saying is, you can't say a nigga ain't finna sit up here and say that if they fucking built up Bumblefuck and a little nigga that just fucking came up in Bumblefuck 20 years after I done did everything for this shit right here, starts trying to fucking discredit my name, even though they don't matter totally, of course not. A nigga ain't finna sit up here and say with a straight face that it's not finna affect him. I'm not going for that.
I got that. I can do that. It will affect you. So will you agree that it'll affect you? I agree with you.
It's gonna really affect you.
Do you act on that affection?
Because it's disrespect.
Do you act on that affection?
And any real nigga stands on respect.
Do you act on that affecting?
That's some real shit. Because at the end of the day, I can speak from experience. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, how can a nigga disrespect you that you don't even respect? I don't even respect you, so you can't disrespect me.
Good point.
On some real nigga shit, I don't see you. But any nigga gonna get caught up in their feelings. Initially, yeah. Like, that's just how it goes. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just how it goes.
Because it's almost
but on the real though, if you get too emotional about that shit, that means you kind of believe it yourself.
More to the Big Facts Bible.
I'm just keeping it 100. If a nigga get you that far out of that point to the way you ready to goddamn risk it all.
Because what you're saying is if it just had
believe it.
If it's just a all the way ain't true, then you just be like, man, that shit ain't nowhere near true, so I ain't tripping. That's what you're saying.
You gonna be tripping.
I can't agree with that. I disagree with that. Because even you can know for a fact that none of the shit that this nigga is saying is true, but it's just the audacity of this nigga to be saying this shit that's gonna make you feel away initially.
Hey, the one thing about audacity, that shit don't pay no nigga.
About to pull up too, but keep it moving.
Audacity ain't never paid no nigga, man. Give a fuck what a nigga talking about. You see me, you better not be saying a motherfucking thing. You better be going the other way. That's just how that go. I'm not finna stop what I'm doing. This $1 billion shit I got going on to entertain some shit for free. Some free shit.
All I'm talking about is incriminating.
I get caught up doing that shit sometimes from where I've come from.
Right.
But I changed. I'm just keeping it 100.
Right.
This is spiritual shit going on.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, because if it was that, then it'll be that. It ain't that.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at shit.
No, that's real. I feel
you know what I'm saying? Like, when a nigga doing this, they ain't doing nothing. That ain't nothing, bro. That shit ain't nothing. Like, that shit ain't shit.
Yeah. But do y'all understand?
But where you at? I'm right here. Where you at? That's how it go. Where you at? I'm right here.
You do understand the topic and the choices now, though. Y'all get where I'm coming from. You understand it?
But I can understand a young nigga. I can understand what Jay's saying, too, because I can understand being a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? A young nigga feel like that's all they got right there is what everybody see. my name, or this all I got.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't made no things yet. I ain't got them. They ain't got no. No nigga don't even know me. I'm just a young nigga. So a young nigga here, y'all can see how a young nigga throw away everything by disrespect. I can see it, but I can't do it.
The price of success. When you come with successful, no matter what level of success.
Try your hardest to stay out of your feelings.
Try your hardest to stay out your feelings, and don't risk it all for some shit, because that shit ain't nothing but the wrong energy.
Yeah.
Because if you risk it all and you fail, then they won. They ain't even have to do nothing to you. You risked it all. You fucked up.
For sure.
And you fucked up your money, everybody else's opportunity, and we've seen that shit happen, and we just don't want to see that shit happen.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's going to be like this. Either way, you stupid to niggas.
What you mean?
Either way, you stupid. Whatever happened, you stupid.
Happen, you ain't going to make everybody happy.
You stupid.
Right. You ain't never going to
make
a
nigga can goddamn spit in your mama's face, and you goddamn detonate his ass right there in front of everybody. Nigga gonna say he's stupid.
He should have sued him.
But if a nigga don't, soon as you leave, man, that nigga spit in his mama's face, and he had a scrap. Like, which one is it?
Hard to win.
You can't please nigga. You gotta go off your own mind. That's why we all got one of these separate.
It's game of
You
chess.
listen to another nigga like, nigga, you know, y'all head ain't stuck together. What they call them folk?
Twins?
Yeah, whatever. Y'all niggas ain't stuck together with the same brain. Fool, you got your own.
Yeah.
Real nigga shit. Like, go
and it's
on
like
how you feel.
It's like a lot of times, too, the niggas that niggas be listening to don't even have half the shit that they have to lose.
Now, them facts. Them facts. You could be in a situation where you just got to work your own brain, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, a nigga could be in your ear trying to gain something. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine all the shit. Like, I look at niggas now, I be seeing niggas buddy with niggas and shit. I be like, bruh, if I was the type of nigga tell niggas what niggas be done said about them, bruh, niggas stab you in your sleep. You get what I'm saying? But I just ain't that kind of nigga. Yeah. So I just be looking like, that just let me know to me, like, this nigga fake as fuck.
The fakest.
Imagine all the shit a nigga done told Bank trying to get on Bank good side.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know a nigga doing that to another nigga, like, telling niggas just, this shit is...
All right, Big Facts. We got a special guest about to pull up on us, Deb Antney. Miss Deb is going to be here on Big Facts.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
First Class Sounds, we hear DJ Scream, Big Bank, Baby J, special family member guests in the building, the one and only Deborah Antney.
Trying to kill me.
We ain't trying to kill you. We had to take a whole smoke break to air the whole room out. She refused.
How y'all expect people to come up inside this shit with the...
You ain't sent us your ride.
Yeah, you bougie.
I'm not bougie.
You bougie.
Nigga, I'm far from being bougie.
You bougie.
I just can't. I can't do smoke.
Why not?
Because I can't.
So why don't be smoking weed in the house and shit?
Not in my house. He can smoke all the weed he wants in his own house. But they not smoking in my house. I ain't never allowed smoking in my house.
You want a shot?
I don't drink liquor. You just trying to tear my ass up all the goddamn together.
How you been?
Alive.
Blessed.
I'm good. Highly. I'm blessed. I'm really, really good.
You don't be watching. You say you don't be watching.
I don't really. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I barely watch the internet because it's so much capping.
You on TV?
We on TV now.
Y'all are?
Yeah, this on TV.
Oh shit!
You on Revolt TV, right?
I don't even watch Revolt. I'm keeping it 100 with you.
Man.
You know what I watch?
Apple
TV.
What's on
there? The movies that I get to watch.
Okay.
Like I just get to look at all of them.
You gonna watch your episode?
I don't even watch me on TV.
Why?
I don't know.
You lit.
She already made that money. She got to go to the next money.
You know what? Listen, honestly, it's not even about the money. I just like, I don't know. I just don't watch it. Once in a blue moon, like this season, they really on me because of this Trump shit.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, we can get to that.
Sure.
And listen, any and everything you want to ask is okay. Just be prepared for the answers. That's
there you
all.
Go. There you go. That's what
so
we're here for.
there's no secrets. That's good. So you had to have this shit. So now, there's no secrets. I love you, nigga.
You bougie, big deal.
How am I bougie? Because I don't smoke?
Next time, let us know if you need a white sofa. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm going to get that?
Yeah, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I didn't know it was like
you
that.
You used to the rider, so you just put a rider together for all those big people.
But no, I cannot. For some reason, smoke does something to me now.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, like the smoke really, really do. I don't care what people do.
I love you.
I love you more. But I don't care what people do. But for me, bro, I just don't want it. And then I'm outside, so then I'm gonna walk the street and I'm gonna smell like weed.
Yeah. Nah, we put it out for special.
No, I'm just saying that I'm gonna smell like it. I don't want to smell like weed. I don't want to walk in the room and everybody smelling me.
Yeah, we got. I mean, we respect that. We didn't know though. If we know, we gonna, of course, accommodate you. But we just didn't know.
Deb, the only person I can call and can help me get my mind right. Cause she gonna tell you, like, you should have been a counselor.
Social service is my background.
That's what she started.
Social service. Like when I came to Georgia, like that is the thing that I did.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah, I love help. That's why I did all the shit that I did. Because I really genuinely love helping people. People just get a misconception because I say, what's that fashion? I say what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think it, I say it. And then they want to say I'm wrong. But I think it's like really, could you curse?
Yeah,
of course. Can you curse?
Hey, turn up, man. That's what I called you.
We smoke weed when we can't curse.
Damn, let's get to it then. But I just say what you think, and I'm not meaning any harm, but it's really coming from a really, really good place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Could you just answer him, please? I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool, man.
We get him.
We hood. You know that's what this is, man.
Take it out my ear. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Like a lot of people, like there's a lot of capping that go on. A lot of people do a lot of capping and blow smoke up people's ass and say and do different things that's just not 100.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Real.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather not deal with you. It's like with me, you either love or hate me, but there's no in between. And it is what it is. But I'm going to say, and I could take whatever you say to me. You understand what I'm saying? I could give it and I could take it, and it's fine.
Shit. That's real.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's the definition of solid, though.
Yeah, so I'm fine, and that brings you, and I'll bring it up for you. That's why the whole Trump thing was like it was. It ain't that I'm in love with him.
I mean, you right there with the other Trump supporters.
Yeah, well,
how you gonna make me a Trump? Nigga done lost now. I ain't supporting no loser.
First off, democracy is what? And that's what you have to think about. Okay?
I respect that.
It has nothing to do with anything. I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't vote for neither one of them. I said if I had to vote, I would go there because he's the lesser evil. I know. I'm a realist. You understand? I am a realist. So he sugarcoats nothing. He lets you know what the hell is going on.
That?
You know already he's not a controlled individual. So I love him because you can't control him.
Exactly. And one thing about it, which basically is, okay, I can respect a person if what I see is what I get.
Yeah, right.
If it's something hidden, I don't know what I'm dealing with.
He exposed.
He's showing you. Fuck y'all niggas.
There's still some lies in there, though, when you say something like, I done did more for African Americans than anybody or anyone in history.
Hold on.
He's saying, I'm going to try to do it.
Listen to me.
He didn't do it?
Hold on. Let's go here.
Please.
Let's go here. I ain't trying to be funny, even though some of them going to the feds. But they got millions of dollars from shit. What color person was getting all those loans without going through anything? He did a lot, and he brought a lot of real people home. A lot of real people that's been sitting in there.
There's a lot of real people still sitting in there, too, though.
That's still sitting in there, though. But not just that, but he exposed a lot. He exposed a lot of people's hairs. Let's get clear on something, okay? If they did not write those checks to all these celebrities, athletes, and everybody else to support Biden, do you really think he would have been in there? The man been in politics for 100 years. What did he do?
You know what I really think the problem is?
What?
Somebody just did such a fucked up job of, I'm not saying it wasn't finna be a pandemic and people weren't finna die, right? But there's a difference between 400, 500,000 people dying and 100,000, 200,000 dead. A lot of people died behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, what's going on? What I'm missing?
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Okay. I thought this was an extra guest. I ain't know. I thought it was an extra guest. Oh, there you go. That's definitely the co-host. Shouts to 21.
All right, bro. You gonna come to my shit show?
Your shit show?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the shit? Where y'all gonna be shitting?
Yeah.
Hell no. What the
We
hell
throwing shit on stage. You ever been to the Apollo? You ever seen the Apollo?
You know damn right I've been to the Apollo.
You seen the Apollo, right?
I seen it and been there.
Okay, we got the new Apollo in Atlanta.
That y'all gonna be throwing shit.
It's just like little
Pellet.
plush toys. Like, it's lit though. Walker been there, performed and everything. You gotta come. You gonna come be my guest?
Am I gonna go through this?
Huh?
No
Throw
smoke.
shit at me?
No smoke. No, they're not
You
gonna
gonna be
throw
throwing
shit. At you.
shit.
And you gonna?
You know you gonna be throwing shit, man. I got you.
I'm not vicious.
Huh?
I mean, no, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm not gonna just blatantly. You can't just blatantly.
No, you throw it if they
They
whack.
not mad.
No,
Throw it if they
mad.
whack.
They not mad. You
Oh,
throw
so
it
you
if it's
just throw
whack.
it?
If
Like
they whack.
boo and
Yeah.
throw it.
You don't boo people. That
No,
takes
but guess
a lot
what?
for a person to stand up in front of people.
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you.
just tell them to come back a little later.
Do you
when
think?
they just polish
Hey,
their
let
shit
me
up.
let me ask you a question. Do you think Trump would care?
Oh, let's be clear on something. I ain't on that nigga like that.
Okay.
Oh, so let's not get it
Look,
twisted.
nigga,
I
this is
said if I had to vote,
Yes.
I would vote for him because he's the lesser evils. I know who and what he is. I
Okay.
gotta be. Sometimes people get upset. And
So when you saw them folks rioting and all that shit and all
I
that
ain't got
shit,
nothing to do with that
you
shit.
ain't got nothing to
let
do
me
with
let
it.
me share this with
Okay.
you.
All
Listen to me. And every African American person needs to hear this. That was not your goddamn battle. Stand down, mind your business.
Big facts.
A couple black
Okay.
people there
Let
though.
them folk handle that
They
beat.
had nothing. It don't matter who was in there.
Nah,
Okay?
we weren't in there.
We
had
weren't. I got you.
nothing.
Yeah, we
to
ain't, that ain't
do
on us, bro.
with
Let
that.
them folk do
You
that.
know, people came to my page. Oh, what you think now? Because you tearing up the Capitol. I don't give a fuck. The Capitol ain't mine. I mean, and I'm being serious. Listen, for me, this is just where I'm at. And people could throw something to the screen or whatever you want to do, and it's okay. But I don't care who's in that office right now. They not going to do nothing for me. They not doing nothing for any of us because we don't do nothing for ourselves.
Facts.
And it is what it is. Until we learn to stand together and stand with each other, that was so crazy. I didn't get a whole lot of hate like they think people came to hell. I got so many damn DMs where people were hitting like, Ms. Deb, I love you, stand on yours. Like, it was real. I really did get a lot of love. I lost 2,000 people, followers. Fuck, I don't even know you. You don't even know me. So if you didn't like me because of if I was gonna vote for Trump, I don't give a damn if you don't ride with me. I don't even know you.
Let me ask you about one particular place, right? Because to be honest, I didn't really give a fuck, right? When you saw George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, when you saw all these people die at the hands of the police, right? And this person who don't give a fuck about telling it how it is and not saying that it's fucked up, you didn't feel no type of way about that?
To him?
To him, because listen what I'm saying. If something would have happened to certain people, he'll speak up. If certain race of people, he'll speak up and be like, that's this, and you can't do that, and y'all tearing down America, and blah,
See,
blah,
this
blah,
is
blah,
what-
blah.
this is- let
But
me
then
just
got
tell
some
you that.
black
Listen
people
to
that,
me.
and I'm just
Listen.
healthy debates.
I got you, and I understand.
Yeah.
Listen,
Go
look,
ahead, go
I
ahead,
just
go
told
Yeah,
you
healthy
this.
debates, yeah.
I'm not personalizing anything you say because you have the right to feel any way that you want to feel. Like I have the right to feel the way I want to.
Absolutely.
But when we do this, look how many come back at us. You feel what I'm saying? You know what the way that I felt? You want me to tell you who I really felt?
Please.
I don't give a damn about him. What I felt was for my people to not stand up and shut some shit down. What I felt for these gang members that are out fighting against each other, not rallying up together and shut this shit down.
You think they supposed to?
That's what I felt.
You think
Like
they supposed
we
to win
should
to the
stand
Capitol?
up. Who?
You think they supposed to win and protect the Capitol? What you saying?
No.
Who
She's
should
saying.
protect?
She's saying.
Here
She's
you go
saying.
with that bullshit. Because that the mind is a terrible thing to
Well,
goddamn way.
I'll ask you a question.
See, that's how rumors get started. Because
you
ain't
right.
nobody gonna hear nothing. Because guess what? That person that's like that is gonna be on your side.
I thought we
and
did
guess
for the
what?
swing.
The blogs is gonna say what you said. Miss Deb said that the nigga should have went out and went right against the goddamn Capitol. That's how the shit gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go like that.
Yeah.
We gonna make no. Oh, Big Black just snapped on Miss Deb, telling her, oh, you think they supposed to go to the thing? That's how that go. That's how it go. Okay?
Let me.
See
But
the
everybody
ghetto,
else answering their phone, I'm gonna be ghetto look. I'm in here doing a damn interview, but I'm gonna be ghetto like them because they all doing it. I'm in here. Do you got my baby furniture? I love you, and I'll call you back, Justin.
You got my baby furniture.
All right. Well, shit, everybody else doing it while I can't do it. But moving right along, Earth to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Earth to Earth, and Mars over there.
Let's move on and talk about entertainment a little bit.
No, I want you to stop for a minute because he came and rudely interrupted and brought the narrative back around. So I said we should be riding in the Capitol. And I'm not evading the question that you asked.
I think we got the answer.
Did you really get it?
Yeah, no, we got
it. Without him effing it up?
I'm sorry.
Do you think your co-host messed it up? No. Oh, okay. So let's get it straight. Because I'm not saying that. I don't have time to sit there and put blame on people. My pain came from not him, but to those parents because I lost 2 kids. Okay?
Facts.
I lost 2 sons. That shit hurt. And then a woman that was unjustly done, I feel for her because she still didn't get her just due like they did. And they still didn't get it either, but they got more, if I'm making sense to you. Okay? So for me, I look more for my people to come together and how fast this shit just died away. And everybody went in on this political shit and still let that go underneath. That ain't cool, yo.
What do you think the solution was? Or not even not solution. What do you think the action should have been? Last summer when all this shit was...
I'm trying to be funny, but I refuse to answer that question on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Gotcha.
Did I just say that?
You can plead the Fifth on Big Facts.
I'm going to take the Fifth Amendment.
On Big Facts, you can plead the Fifth.
That's facts.
We rather you plead
You
the
don't
Fifth
want
than
Jay,
lie.
that's the shit you're supposed to do, Jay.
Yes.
I won't kill nobody else on the show. I'm sorry. Okay.
I refuse. I'm not. You don't want that to come from me. Because see, y'all, what y'all not going to do is have the blogs talking about
No,
me.
we ain't. Listen.
Saying, there she go again.
Listen, we ain't. That ain't what we on.
But you just said, oh, you right.
What? Go ahead.
You just said, goddamn, you right. You just said, like, whatever, like, you, bro.
I am me.
Man.
But let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
Pop that shit.
It's just a person that's there that you're not familiar with.
Which
so
way?
I have to be careful what I say out my mouth.
Why?
Tell
me, because I'm trying to learn from you, Medell. You know, I call you and get on your nerves late
Some
night.
of us can make things happen for real.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to be careful. And there's some people,
and they knowing that you can make it happen.
They have their minions around. You're not going to blame me. Because, like, that man getting blamed for this goddamn bullshit that people did, that they got all these people in these places, they didn't do the shit they were supposed to do, right? You understand what I'm saying? And they putting people in all this stuff, and they got mental health fucking issues, and all the stuff that they took away from us. It's some sick shit that's going on. But let's be clear, there's white people that's doing it. It's some black people that's doing it, too. There's some black officers that's doing some shit. Yeah. They also doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to teach people how to treat you. And until we stand, we really take a stand. And I mean this wholeheartedly. We're going to continue to go through that bullshit. But we have to unite together. I can't hurt you. I have to support you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I have to support you.
Vice versa.
It don't matter. But that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Period.
I told Scream, man, niggas sold niggas out first, man. Niggas was selling niggas in Africa. So shit, that's how the slave shit started. So
when you watch some of the shows, you see that. You see how you know, one of the things is like black is a color, white is a color. It's not a race. You know, that's not a race. No matter how they say this thing. But for me, I can't get with all that stuff. I can't enslave my mental. I can't do that. I understand that these things happen to our ancestors. I understand these things. But I will not allow you to enslave my mental and put me back to where they were. You can't do that. I'm moving forward. So let me start by teaching you how you're going to treat me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to be in your bedroom. You're not going to take advantage of me and do what you want to do to me. I'm not going to pick no goddamn cotton. I'm not going to do all these things. That shit's not happening with me. Period. We're not in those days. But half of the shit that go on, we are the creators to it. But we give it up. As soon as they come with a good number, okay, write the check, I'll take it. It's so much that we need to be taught, and there's so many things that we need to learn. Even for me, I didn't know every goddamn thing. I knew how to get money, but I didn't know how to keep money. I didn't put a value to it. I didn't look at that like that. Every day is a hustle to me. Every day, I'm hustling.
Fact.
That's how I look at that. So There's a lot of things that we need growth in. It's so much stuff. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that there's things that I don't know. I'm not ashamed to say that I know everything, but this is in me, and I know how to do this. I know how to survive. I know how to play the game. Like, period. I've been in the game since I was 9 years old. So it's easy for me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So this shit is not new. It's real. It's true. It's my life. It is my life, and it is serious, but I know that I wanted to evolve up and come out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So just as much as me doing shit here, Georgia was good to me because I would have never been able to do all that shit in New York, and that's just real. Yeah. So we can move on now. Second chapter, entertainment. It's on you, Scream.
Entertainment.
Big fact.
How did you get into entertainment? Because you say you came from, was social work first?
No. What? I'm from New York.
I know. Okay, I get that.
So you have to understand.
So tell us the story.
I'm not a kid.
Right.
Okay, I'm not a little kid.
Right.
So hip hop started. You know, I grew up where I grew up at. You know, you had Russell, you had DMC, you had Salt Pepper, you had everybody.
What was that, Queens?
Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had everybody, and I was in the streets. So it wasn't about all of them. It was about the people that was in the streets. Those were your celebrities then during that time. That's what it was. So entertainment was big. You know, in every urban community, entertainment is big. You know, whether you're sitting on the steps watching your aunties or your grandmom and them dancing and doing whatever, it was a way of life for us, period. It was a comforting time for us. Music always was comforting for us. But it was about the DJs, the battling of the DJs, going back and forth, scratching, all that kind of stuff. That's what was popping. Yeah. Getting out there dancing, the hustle, doing all these things.
A lot of this will be in that documentary you got coming out.
Yeah, a lot of stuff will be told. But it's telling the real stories. It wasn't about that. It just became an escape mechanism for me and a way out from the shit that I was in.
So at what point did you move from New York to Georgia?
I came to Georgia, and the first time I came, I think it was like in 95, came down with Bobby and them was here. You know, Bobby Whitney was here. And I kind of said, oh, shit, I'm moving to Georgia. I loved it. Because I came to Georgia, but I came to Georgia during my bad days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I seen Georgia a little different from when I really got to come downtown and see how this is. And then in 96, I also was in the Olympics here. I ran.
Really?
Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that special? Yeah, 96. And my number to my torch was 007.
That's when the city
started. So I ran.
Changed, though.
I ran.
Olympic changed.
That's big.
Sure. Yeah, I ran.
That's huge.
Yeah, I ran. It's a lot that I did here. So that was my start off. My introduction was really coming into Georgia, was doing things because I came from the Department of Family and Children's Services, which is BCW, the Bureau of Child Welfare in New York. I did DFACS here, and I learned this city, but I knew I wasn't going to stay there working because I'd already figured here. I remember when I went into places and I seen black people walking out of homes that was big. I said, at first I won't stay and keep 100 with you. I said, God damn, everybody's a maid here. But no, they weren't maids. Those were their homes. And when I first got here, people worked at McDonald's and owned their own homes. And the kids were able to do things where you didn't need a whole bunch of money, but it was just there for them. And I seen times that I could be creative here. So I did. I went into charity.
So if somebody got a bad rep, and maybe say Bank and all of us say, hey, this person got a bad rep, you probably shouldn't fuck with them or do business with them. How do you approach that? Do you just kind of...
That's who I love.
That's who you love.
That's who I love. Yeah, that's who I love. The one that you tell me not to deal with, that's how it was with Gucci. And my niece looked at me and she said, Auntie, I know you're not listening to what they said. I'll never forget this. We was over in Big Cat Offense. And she said, I said, what? I said, girl, I ain't getting in this shit. I love Ludacris. I love David Banner. I ain't want to leave. We had so much charity stuff going on, all the stuff we was doing in the city. Everything that we was doing, I didn't want to go there. And he called me every morning, 6 o'clock, to go to breakfast. Let's go to breakfast. He was adamant. Every day he would call my phone. And my niece said, Auntie, do it. I didn't want nothing to do with music when I came to Georgia because I left it alone in New York. I wanted nothing to do. I wanted a whole nother life. I wanted to be a whole new person here because I know what comes along with that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like all these other things come up out of you that you don't want to come out of you. You left it there. And now you're becoming this whole new person. And I was a brand new person here in Georgia. Nobody knew me. I ain't know you. You ain't know me. You know, and I got to really live and take care of my children and do the things where I'm not going to go to jail or I'm not going to end up 6 feet under because I really was about that life.
Do you think an artist can goddamn prevail if the streets throw him away like the streets say, we ain't dealing with that nigga?
Who you think you talking to?
I'm asking you a question.
Who you think you talking to? Every damn artist I had, nobody, damn near. Well, I will go here. I'm not going to say everybody because Juice actually made it in New York quickly. They love Juice, okay? Nicki was thrown where she couldn't be in New York. You understand what I'm saying? Gucci was damn sure blackballed. And you know that shit. He was blackballed, okay?
Right.
French Montana couldn't do nothing. So when you look at these things, it don't matter what they are if the streets throw you away. It's who the next people that stamp you, that solidify you from the streets. Right. That's where it becomes a little bigger. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that everybody figured, even for me being a woman, that, she's not going to go anywhere. But I just told him, I can't do you here because I ain't tightened up everywhere here yet. But I'm going to take you back home where I know you'll be safe and you're going to be okay. So I had to go there. I just had to take her out of there and bring her here. I did a little reversal. and then I had to pull French from there and bring him here for a minute. Now, he didn't make it here that well.
Who?
French.
Frenchie?
French Montana.
What happened? What happened?
It wasn't really good for him.
This nigga's retarded.
I'm just asking.
No, it wasn't that great for him. Like, first off, he wanted to come under... See, all this fake shit you see, I'll be looking at stuff now like, these niggas are so fake. I'll be listening to the stuff when... Those kind of things I listen to, it just kind of turns me up because it's just, fake-ass shit.
What? Like
but
what?
They tell... Don't play with me.
Like, well...
They tell me, fake-ass stuff, he gotta shit. You gotta make me the shit starter. You see that? I'm a shit starter.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
But it wasn't like how... They tell stories and omit a lot of shit out of there. They just omit things out. But it wasn't that great. It wasn't. And you know it wasn't good. So
everybody know that. Though.
Yeah,
anybody coming up, that shit never be like how you gonna make it seem like it was.
But that's the part that I don't like. Why not keep it 100 and keep your struggle going there? That's when it's good. You should be proud that you evolved from the dirt and you came up. You understand what I'm saying? Something that they said couldn't grow is now growing.
What type of conversation do you have with your own kids, your own artists, or just people in general as a mother when you just see the shit that happens to like the demise of artists, you know what I'm saying, the violence and the other shit that's going on? Like, what kind of conversations do you have for them? Like, how many times maybe, we've heard about, I'm seeing Walker being shot before and all that type of shit. Like, what kind of conversations do you have with them? You know what I'm saying, with everything going on? What's your conversation to them? Or even to people that are just your artists, may not be like your kids.
You know what's funny, Scream?
What's that?
My gift is my curse, and my curse is my gift. Okay?
Facts.
They all become my children. And that's where I mess up at. Like, every one of them, I don't really treat them any different. The artists get more leeway than my children get. And if he was here, he would say that. I'm harder on them than I am on somebody that I'm working with. They've been exposed to so much. This shit is not new for Waka, for Quan, for Wu, for none of my kids is this stuff. They grew up in this. So they really, really grew up in this. So he's been knowing artists and all that since, like, first 5 years of his life, his birthday was with DMC. So I'm talking about where everybody was there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this stuff don't mean nothing to him. It's like, you mean more than all this. See, for me, you're more valuable to me than me going to get $1. I'm going to make money regardless. If I walk up and down the street with a shopping cart collecting cans and turn them in, I'm going to get paid. $1 I will make. I can replace every dollar that I lose, I can replace, but I can't replace you. And it's more valuable. You as an individual is more valuable to me than doing all this. None of this business, none of this shit could ever make me change the way I feel against anybody. So when people go out there and they do shit, and they do a bunch of shit, you're going to go out there and tell a story because you think I'm going to do it. You just don't know the cloth that I'm cut from. But don't hold me there for 2021 because it's a new sheriff in town.
Man, y'all ain't hear what she just said.
Say it. So you say it, repeat it, stamp it.
Did you hear what you just said?
Did you hear me?
I heard you.
What did I say?
You say niggas gonna go out there and try to tell a certain story because they scared you gonna tell the real story.
They think it, See, everybody out there, for all these stories that's been told, you only heard one side.
True.
Because I don't talk. You don't see me in interviews bashing no one. The only time I've ever did something was one person that I've ever done that with.
Who?
Coach K.
What you say about Coach?
Don't play with
I don't
me.
remember it.
Okay, well then you don't need to.
Okay, what she say, Screen?
I don't know
It
either.
doesn't matter.
I don't know
He's
either.
the only person
You know,
that I ever
Jay?
blasted out on. Okay, because I felt he
But
crossed
y'all
me.
cool now?
No, I don't. It's over with to me as far as that go. But you know, every time they say, "Do you forgive an individual?" The question is, did you forget it? And if you didn't,
That's that
forget
posse shit. Allie the same way though. Y'all can't be
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Allie is the same
Like
way.
what?
The same way.
like what?
Man, if it's over, it's over, man.
It is over. I'm not saying you that. I'm not harboring feelings.
But you
Like
can't
that.
rethink about it and then flip out again. Like,
I won't
She
do
will.
that. No, I won't.
Yes, she will.
Negro, no.
Yes, she will.
Negro, no. No, I won't. I'm an overgrown ass woman. And it's not going to do that. I'm just hurt. It
That's
just,
a difference.
it's
That's
a
a
difference.
difference. That's a
I'm hurt by the stuff that happened because I just feel that when you put yourself out there for a person, the person genuinely come to you and you genuinely just go help, don't stomp on me. Don't do that to me.
facts.
Don't run around here
Facts.
saying this shit about me and doing this stuff to me. Don't do that. That's the shit that's foul.
I think a lot of
I really
shit
wanna
just be
bring
missing a
somebody else
conversation.
up
A
now.
lot of shit just be missing a conversation though, too.
Oh, she says
Do
you
you
want to
agree
bring
with that?
somebody else
No.
up.
Do you agree with that, Miss
She
Deb?
said, no,
Y'all got bionic ears.
Do you
Sometimes you
Yeah,
She said you want to bring
got
somebody else
bionic
up. Oh, yo,
Because-
cause
most
you know,
everything just be missing a
Sometimes you
conversation.
need closure to things, but it really, really hurt. Like, I don't like that for all the stuff. Let me explain something to you. When I look at people running around here doing all this shit, if I didn't do what I did, would you be doing what you're doing?
That's deep.
You don't never, I'm not going to downplay you. I'm not going to do any of that. But don't shit on me. I just went to somebody the other day. So if they watching this interview, which I know they will, because I won't interview on their shit because the game's over for 2021, and said, oh, you can talk to her about television because she knows all about TV, but the music come to me.
Who said that?
Fuck you saying that shit for?
Who
Why
the
you
fuck
telling
said
people?
some shit like
was
that?
Why would
that
you
was that
say
on the
that?
show? Was that on
Who
the show?
said that, Miss Deb?
No, they just like, somebody
Like
just
she
told me.
tried to get us say,
That
such
the-
as such as said.
And it is what it is. Why would you do that? Why are you still talking about stuff that don't need to be talked about? I don't fuck with nobody.
What you think the difference
Don't-
is right now?
Don't get me started.
And this, yeah, we're gonna skip that. What you think the difference is between now and back when you was doing the Gucci movement with Flocka and who else it was? Nicki
Flocka,
and all,
OJ,
you know all the
Nicki.
people you had. Like, what's the difference in music? Like on trying to pop off if you're a new artist.
Everybody think that they're gonna be an overnight sensation and didn't know. That's why it makes me mad that they don't tell their story. You know, for real. They worked. They really, like, one thing that I will say, and I will never take this away from them, they worked their ass off. They worked. When I tell you that, I wouldn't trade that in for nothing in the world. Nothing in the world. The experience that I had, we had tons of fun. I mean, it's times today that I sit back and laugh about shit that went on.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was wrong with us? Or what was wrong with them? What was they thinking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, different things that had happened. I would not trade in nothing. I just wish that the things that I showed in the beginning, that they listened. Like, these are the things that you listen. But today, I see people around the very people that crossed you, that you crossed, and now y'all the best of friends. And that's some deep-ass shit to me. So, which
But
let me know
sometimes people-
how you can be bought and sold.
They might sometimes you can't say they've been bought and sold. They
That's
might
not
have had
true.
that conversation though. They might have had that conversation that we said could be missing.
I'm gonna tell you something, Black. There are some people that I know factually that are in relationships with people that if those people do some of the stuff that really went down, they in a conversation in the fucking world that will make them be okay.
That's what I was just saying.
And I'm telling you that
You're
right
right.
now.
You're right about that.
And I'm keeping it 100 with you.
You're right. You're
There
right.
is no way on God's green earth that you could be forgiving
But if they don't know, what if they don't know what's going on though, Ms. Deb? What if they don't know whatever been said? They just knowing like, nah, bro, I ain't never had nothing against you. I ain't never had anything against you.
We're not talking about things that were said. We're talking about things that were done. Okay?
Yeah.
So I hear people and the bullshit that they do. See, I'm still governed by something different. And I'm from the old school. It's some shit you don't do. Some things is just a straight violation. You don't get passes.
But do you think we living in a time where everything has been remixed, like loyalty, respect, honor, all the codes has been like remixed? Do you think
do those even exist anymore?
What else? That's the conversation we were having. Like maybe it's
like,
over.
They have different meanings.
So are we
different meanings?
But
right?
are we the dinosaurs?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least we can admit it. We're the dinosaurs.
And that comes from us not see when I came up.
We sacrificed the kids for the money. We went and got the money instead of teaching.
The neighbors could beat your ass.
Yep.
You was taught.
Yep.
By not just your parent, but everybody. That it takes a child to, it takes a village to raise a child was real during the time that I was. But now we look at these kids, let them do whatever. Me as a mother, I'm too busy trying to get my titties perky and put all my intestines in one place and walk around here with a fat ass. Like, I'm trying to outdo my daughter. I need her man. You know what I'm saying? I need to walk around here and be her. So I ain't got time to teach. We got to a point that... What?
So I told you, we sacrificed,
We sacrificed?
The kids. We sacrificed the kids. Because we went and got the money.
Ain't no way on God's... Let's be clear.
That's the difference, Ms. Deb.
Let's be clear on something. And I'll say that now because there's a lot of things my kids know today that I would never have talked about before, okay?
Yeah.
I've been getting money forever and a day, but my children were well taken care of.
But taking care of... Go ahead.
Ain't that much money, and I love them down.
My kids were taken care of, but I wasn't going to my daughter cheerleading practice. Even though now I know, like, I used to go to my son's football practice. She might feel some type of way about this, but cheerleading, I didn't want to see that.
But you still not understanding. It's still a difference.
Like, I still go catch my play. If I had a play and Lil One got a football game, I'm going to go to the football game. I got to play and see talking about some cheerleading shit, and I don't really want to be there.
That's a male-dominated shit. Don't stop telling
But that's sacrifice, though.
That's not sacrifice. That's some male-dominated shit. Stop telling on yourself. So let's leave that
No. If she was playing football in your league, I would have went to the football because I would probably have been.
Not some male-dominated shit, because that's what men do. They do those kind of things. But the thing that I'm telling you that of what needs to be understand that we as women still have to get our shit together, because we are the real head of our households. Okay, these chicks, I got young girls around me don't even know how to boil a goddamn pot of water. They don't know how to boil water. They can't cook, can't do nothing. Go get a skimpy-ass fucking outfit, booty clap, and they good. And know every goddamn pussy song that's out. Okay?
But the women, to me, I feel like the women doing better now. Because at first, all the women used to chase the niggas. Let me say this. Let me say this. All the women used to...
All the women in here said what?
Most women used to chase niggas. Now these bitches getting their own bag. They used to chase niggas with the bag. I ain't gonna say a lot. 30% of these bitches going to get their own bag.
Again, you know how I was saying earlier.
I'm keeping it 100. It's different.
Remember earlier I said...
Y'all talking about a different caliber. A lot of these bitches since Instagram shit came, they want some money. Yeah, and they ain't waiting on no nigga. These niggas chasing niggas with money now.
Can't argue with that.
Bitches getting their own money.
But they getting it from the niggas. That's how they consider it.
It don't matter. They getting it. These hoes getting it and getting shops and all kind. Man, these hoes blowing up. Huh?
You just say that young lady over there is...
Man, these hoes still hoes, though,
man. The bitches and the hoes.
They that, though. But they still going to get their money.
If I'm going to sit here and you're going to go there because I just don't like those words, give them a title.
All right, what you want to call?
Miss Bitch and Miss Ho. Give them a title.
Okay, Miss Bitches and Miss...
We're going to do that. I just don't... At the end of the day, I don't like how this stuff is. And let's be clear.
Yeah, you made a lot of money off niggas saying bitches and hoes. Now, come on now. We ain't gonna do this now.
I'm gonna tell you
something. You know how much money you made off niggas saying bitches and hoes. Now, come on now.
Listen, let me tell you something. And let them sit here and tell you how I would get on them about that shit that I didn't
Okay, but you did not. You didn't say I don't want the money.
Let me come.
Huh? You didn't say I don't want the money because you said bitches and hoes.
Look, that's it. Okay, you can check me.
Pass me some deli on. I needed it today.
You need to get a shot.
I needed it today.
Oh, she said you can check me.
Check me.
What was the point of separation as far as business is concerned with Gucci, not Waka, but Nicki, French, OJ? What was the point of separation?
Be honest? You are honest?
Please.
Or capping?
No, it's big facts.
Big facts.
You either got to plead the fifth or tell us the truth. That's your choice.
Okay. The separation. Let's start with Gucci. Okay. I did not get fired by Gucci. When we sat down and talked about him cleaning himself up, he said to me, Auntie, I need people to respect me. He said, when you walk in the room, they respect you. And they talk to you. Even when they're talking about me, they talk over me and they talk to you. I want to learn how to be a man to run my company.
That's real.
And I said to him, I said, if you go into rehab and you clean yourself up, you have your company, and he'll get Waka and go away. And I got his first chip. I have So Icy tatted on me to this day. He was signed off for So Icy and got to do 1017. That was his. And we exchanged everything with the accountants. So you motherfuckers say that I stole $500,000, and then I forgot I stole $500,000 from OJ. And that's how it went. Then it got flipped. No, I didn't take $500,000 from him. I took a chain and a ring. Just give me a fucking break, okay? So that was the rumor. We never went through any of that kind of stuff. What happened with me and him, I could really never tell you. I know that he was angry because I signed OJ. But there was no way that Juice was going to run around with us and I was going to let somebody else grab Juice. Not after all the stuff that we was doing. So let's be real about the situation. Black, you know I ain't lying about him.
No, yeah.
You know I'm not lying. Yeah. Okay, so that was our beef. Me opening doors for Jews. That was a big thing there. But once we exchanged the stuff through the accountants, and he was in Florida because he always loved Miami. He always wanted to move down there and be in Florida. And we exchanged it. That was the ending of us. But the support would always still be there.
Gucci love you like a mama.
Let me explain something to you.
Facts.
And
I know that personally.
Love him.
Yeah, no, I know that
like,
personally.
Hands down. People don't know, and nor there's shit that will go to my grave with me.
Yeah.
Okay, I will never do that to him.
Facts.
I will never be vicious. I will never say vicious ass things to him. Even when all that stuff happened, I told them, bring him to me. I knew what to do with him.
Yeah.
I knew what to do with them. I said, bring him to me. It didn't matter because I know he could go on about his business. I will never beat him down. He could sit right here in this room right now and say, fuck you, bitch, do whatever. You will never get me. We went through some shit. From laughing to crying to all kinds. There's nothing nobody could tell me. All that hard shit that went on, I went through that shit with him. I rocked him like he was my fucking baby.
Thanks.
Okay? It's nobody that could tell me nothing. I don't care what people say. I don't care about you blowing smoke because this is the shit that y'all do and it looks good for the people out there. I know he know and that man upstairs know. That's all that matters to me. You understand? I don't care about that. I'm not going to step all over him. But I don't have anything to say. He pierced my heart viciously. There's no way on God's green earth that you should ever allow a person to say the stuff that they said, to put the rumors out, to make themselves look good. And I'll say this. I know Todd to get mad, but Todd, you know I know how you spread rumors on people. I've sat in your office when you threw rumors out on people. You know? So y'all could get him. The whole thing was to get me the fuck away from him. They felt I had too much control on him. I didn't control him. I supported him. So he became big when he was in jail because he wasn't doing nothing out here but fucking up left and right. I made him bigger in jail than when he was out here on these streets. And I don't even sit back and go in for the fight for any of the rest of this stuff. I have that shit on me. I have that shit in paper. The records and shit that they put out, I should eat off of it. I don't go after it. I could have sued. I could have did all. You know how many lawyers came at me to try to do all kind of shit? I would never do no shit like that.
That's solid.
I would never, ever bring harm to him to do any of that. He can do that shit, but I do this shit for real. And if I love you and I take you up underneath, ain't nothing you can do about it. Your ass still belong to me in ways. So it's still things that I speak up for or whatever that I would never want to see harm brought towards him. Never. I would never want to see that. But some people don't understand that, but I know where he come from and I know the things that he's gone through. So I could throw stuff backwards. You understand? With Nicki, and me and Nicki talk to this day. That's my baby. That is my firstborn of a daughter that I say into this part right here. I love her to death. But it was a camp she didn't want to go under because I was. Gucci had me wrapped. Everything was about him. He stayed in trouble. He's always in some shit. People didn't want to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of stuff. That's not what she wanted to be a part of. And she started being associated with that. They didn't even like each other. They didn't even get along. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody that you separated with, even though the business separated, you're saying that you can have a conversation with them now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't talk to Gucci. Like, I have not seen Gucci since he been home. I have not seen him since he been home. You know? So, but I do speak, I love Nicki. You know, I'm rooting, I'm supporting, I'm always gonna support her. I'm always gonna support her. Some people I don't understand why you have an attitude with me. What did I do to you for you to be mad? You know, I'm not mad at Juice. You understand what I'm saying? We speak, or if something comes on, I'm gonna call him and let him know that this is whatever. I'll do that as people, whatever. No problems. And I always said that to people. If it ever becomes a time that we don't see eye to eye, or this is not where you want to be, let's talk about it. And I'm gonna remove myself. You don't want to be with me? I'm not gonna be with you. But you could do all that. I don't never have to do nothing in business because it wasn't about business. Because technically, I did far more than just some damn business with everybody. Okay? This was some personal shit that went on. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't remove you from me. Go. You could be with whoever you want to be with out here. You could do whatever it is you want to do out here. I don't care. I value you more than all this bullshit that goes on out here. And that's just real talk. That means more to me that I have you as an individual opposed to this. All these group of people that wasn't around and half the people that was kicking your ass away and didn't want none of y'all to make it, if they want to choose to do this, let them be the ass kissers. I'm not doing that. I'm not. And maybe people were right. Maybe this is not what I was supposed to do. Maybe I was supposed to be a because I don't know how to play the game. Last I checked, my father's name was James Antney, not Milton Bradley. You know, so I can't play games. I can't fake in front and be phony for people. I can't do it. I can't. So it's just things that I don't like. You know, it's not even when you say the artist. You know what's funny that nobody talks about? I damn near had every producer that was here too.
Your producer, the production roster was what it was Lex Luger, Southside. I forget the rest.
That's the name.
So why
keep naming?
No, no, help me.
Keep
What
naming.
happened
to all
help
that
me
shit
remember.
on me, Deb? What
That's
happened? Like,
what we're
what
trying to
happened?
get at. Like, what happened? Because honestly, and this is just what was out there. A lot of them complained about contracts. That's what will come out on the internet.
Do you feel like at the time when you was dealing with these artists, you was still growing too?
I
as an executive?
I definitely was, but that's not an excuse.
Okay, go ahead.
Contracts was not bad. People just started coming in. Once they started making it and people started going into
Shit that we agreed to, now you don't agree no more.
You don't agree. But even if you don't agree, I still, because I didn't understand a lot of that shit. But here's the problem. Even then, I really didn't make money. Because all the money I made, I put back in. I was the one investing into everybody. So I really didn't make nothing. You have to understand that these people came, they had nothing. There was nothing there that they had. So everything that was going on, I poured it back in. I just kept pouring it back in. So now by the time everything started flourishing and everything started going, I didn't eat. Other people did. And that's just real. I went through more shit. I remember a few years ago that I went through a really bad lawsuit, not here in the state of Georgia, but another state. And it was shit that didn't have anything to do with me. But I took that hit. I took it. I took the fucking hit. I didn't go back to people and throw you under the bus and give this shit to you. I took it. But I could have been homeless. I could have been everything else. Walker was so mad at me because I don't bring burdens to them either. I don't allow them to get into stuff. Their relationship, his pain from Gucci, because Gucci became like their brother. Woo, all of them, they love him. They love him like that was our fifth element at that time. Like after with Rah-Rah, with Gucci coming in, became the fifth element, and the love that they had for him was so real. don't pay that no mind with us. You stay there. Like, you stay right there. Because to this day, I still speak to his family. They still call me. I still go visit. I still do. You understand what I'm saying?
Business, that's why I say, man, business ain't good with family, man. That shit fuck it up every time.
But it don't. It's you, the individual, that will allow these things to happen when you have no loyalty, when you don't know what loyalty is, and when you came up in the mud and you went through so much stuff, you have to understand that these things happen.
But when you come from where we come from, you looking to be burnt. You get what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker can come get in your ear and show you how you done been burnt or look like you been burnt, you gonna
listen. You can't say that somebody was burnt.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like a nigga is looking for that. So if a bigger person come to you, a bigger person in a building or something come telling you, hey, and let you see like you supposed to be getting this. This is what you gonna feel played some type of way.
Let me tell you who the person is.
You know what I'm saying?
The person that's showing you is the person that's really burning all of us.
Facts.
That's the thing that's good. So let me just tell you how many boxes I got in my office. I have receipts from day one. I always be wanting people to just go ahead and prove it. So we could come and compare notes. Because I have receipts. I will not, they keep calling me the hoarder. I will not throw none of that shit in the garbage. I know what I've done. You understand? But I don't have a reason. Like, even, it pierced me so bad when they did the rumor on Gooch, because that nigga would go in the First National Bank and stick it up if he felt I was messed up. So why would I ever have to take something from him?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We had those relationships that you never, like, for what reason? Like that, you can call me a lot of things, but don't call me a thief. That hurts. You know what I'm saying? So now people start going along with it, but that also came from Todd with Julia Beverly, with the rumor that she did there so long ago, and then people just kept running with it. And then every now and again, when people all get together, they start telling these goddamn stories that they know nothing about. Well, I'm not gonna go rebuttal the story. I'm not going on there saying.
You call these folks names out there. I don't give no fuck. I don't give a damn.
Well, I don't give a damn. You said big facts, right? All right. So moving right along, I know what you did to me.
Yeah.
I know how you call yourself blackballing me, but what you fail to realize, I did these streets for real, for real. This shit ain't no make pretend shit with me. I didn't wake up yesterday thinking that I'm this and that. The streets raised me.
Do you think that okay, being from the streets, like what you just said, made me ask this, do you think that shit kind of hurt us a little bit? Like the codes that we have?
Oh, no.
Because this shit don't have no codes in it.
No.
This industry shit don't have codes.
I think that definitely coming from that era and looking at the loyalty of people, it's like your word is your bond. You understand what I'm saying? When you said the contract, the artists never had contracts. The producers, I wouldn't even get a producer's contract. And incidentally, me and Lex just split because I stopped doing this stuff. Literally, up until last year, we were still with each other. So really, Lex never left me. Regardless to whatever that people would have to say.
So you think that sometimes basically an artist or a creator, you know, they're creators, so they just go through shit, and then sometimes they might... It's
not even just that. It's the people that came around them and start telling them all of this stuff. It's the people that go and blow smoke. And then, you know, when they come through there, they forget about the shit that they went through. They forget about the things that they were going through. And they became that me. I did this shit. I'm the one that did this shit. Yeah, you did create the sounds and you did do all of these different things, but you was doing that. But would you been able to get past go? Would you have been able to do it then? And where were all these people at when we were struggling? Where? But I also made them, one couldn't go without the other one. I'm telling you, when I looked on my thing, even now, when I looked in, oh my God, there were so many people. When Walker did Let's Do It with Don, right, when he did it, he was signing me. And of course, somebody else ran and put a contract on him, but you couldn't put a contract on him because he's already signed to me. You understand what I'm saying? But he had given us everything. Walker came in and said, "Mom, we got to find him. We know where he was. We got to find him because he has a mother just like you. He has a mother that's a single mother with kids, and we got to give him. We gave that boy his first check. That boy technically could have never gotten nothing because he didn't have one piece of evidence of none of that stuff. Nothing. He had gave everything. And we went and found him, not gave him his first check.
Facts.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So who's doing dirt? It ain't until other people come in and start coming in with stuff, and then y'all all want to sign all these people and go through all the stuff and say that they belong to you. Well, there's a whole lot of freaking, damn near all of these damn producers, I had them. Literally. They always, everybody, Walker hung out with everybody. He hung out, everybody would come, and everybody, would just be right there.
So now in this particular space, when we're telling the story, it's important for people to know your story, but I'm happy because I feel like you're happy. It's not like you don't regret anything.
Yeah, I'm not. No, listen. Let's be clear. I don't regret none of them. When I tell you, I just seen Steve the other day at the Coalition DJ thing. Me and him was cracking up about us being on the road and the stuff that went on. And I literally used to be fighting with them. Fighting. When we going to war and niggas is coming shooting and kicking doors in and like, let's get this shit. Like, we gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was right there with them. I'm going with them. They down, I'm down. Yeah. It don't matter. My security, my artists, everything. Put them down. We going out. This shit was real. I don't regret that.
Facts.
I don't regret it. Those was my babies. That was my job to protect them by any means necessary.
I feel like you're still protecting to this day, though.
You're fucking right.
Nah, facts.
And don't make a mistake about it.
Nah, real shit.
And that's just real. I'm never going to see, I don't want no harm brought to none of them. To none of them. Even when Nicki, like she go through stuff, I'm going in. I'm not letting her sit there, but I'm also going in on her ass too because some things you're not going to respond to. You don't have to. You know what you did, and she paid homage and she tried. But it's not the artists that go through this. It's the entourage. It's all the minions that's behind the people. And then half of these artists don't have gatekeepers, real gatekeepers, that's not afraid to tell you that you fucking up. You can't do this. See, I don't give a damn. You can tell me that shit, cut my ass off. I'm telling you, you dead ass wrong. You can't do that. You know, when Gucci did the stupid ass song with T.I., I was pissed. I came there cussing, yelling, everything. That shit was not 100. You can't do that.
Right.
We don't do fuck shit. Like, that's not what we doing. I didn't like that. So I did not condone all the bullshit that, Black, I used to be cussed up a storm.
The worst way.
Okay? I didn't condone all that bullshit. It take money to go to war. No matter what these niggas say, it take a lot of money to go to war. Because in the game that we in, you got to cover a lot of territories. It ain't just here in Georgia. Every state you go in. So you know how good I feel that I could go into a state as a woman and get passes and I'm not paying you to come in that state? You know how good that feels 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody calling me? Yo, auntie, could you just tell them that I'm getting ready to go through this or somebody getting ready to go through that and I could make a phone call? But they don't talk about that. I didn't pay to go nowhere. Even me go to niggas like, who the fuck is she? Who she think she is? Like coming in.
Oh, niggas be paying to go place.
You know damn well they do. Black don't play.
Crazy.
Don't make me throw. I don't want to throw no incidents up because I ain't starting no shit. But don't play. Black stop playing.
Who to pay?
No, because you know what you want me to do?
Who you supposed to pay?
You want me to snitch.
No, I'm saying who you supposed to pay? Like, who you get to?
You know you can't go in every city. Georgia the only place to let everybody come in here and take over the goddamn city. And
but who you supposed to get the money to?
Don't play. Whoever coming to you for that money. You know that. You know they stepping clubs up and they in there taking whatever. You know niggas been ran out of states. Don't play.
Oh, I never know.
Okay, well, let's all play dumb.
Are you supposed to take the money to the state capital?
No, I'm going to play with you. I'm going to do the same thing with you.
I ain't never heard of that.
You know goddamn well. Don't sit over there laughing.
Fuck what shit I go? I ain't getting nigga shit. What?
We had the similar conversation to trying to understand it when Jay Prince
Who paying a nigga to come to their city?
Jay Prince kind of broke it down his way.
I may fuck with certain niggas in the city, but I'm not finna put up and give you no cash to be in your city.
Him. I like Mike Prince.
I just won't come.
It's extortion.
Oh my God.
I just won't come. This shit ain't for me.
No, I get it. I'm just saying it's extortion. Extortion exists, and it's been existing.
But let me just explain. It ain't about extortion. It's about respect. You can't let enough.
But I'm saying, but you should be able to fuck with certain niggas in the town that way you don't even have to pay though.
But it's a Rudy Poop nigga that's gonna have to go through that stuff. Some niggas, some niggas get what their hands call for. Some people get their hands called for. I ain't trying to be funny, but at the end of the day, you can't let people come here and set up shop and they come and steal our shit. I say ours because even though I'm from New York, Georgia's where I did everything at. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about trap music, I'm claiming that. I'm claiming, like they talk about the king and all this, I'm claiming to be the queen of trap. Hands down.
Oh, then you put you in that museum ASAP.
The museum, I've been in that museum and I got pissed off.
Hold on, let me call it nigga. Let me call it nigga. I'm gonna call it Tip. Yeah, let me call it Tip.
I don't like that. Because the trap house, when I went in there, that kitchen should have been Juice's kitchen. Because our story has to be told right. It has to be told right. And even for Georgia, period, I think it needs to be a whole show just on this. In the making of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Because once upon a time, y'all couldn't even have a conversation like that.
Facts.
From the 80s on up.
Like, it
she talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking about it couldn't happen, but look at this now. So why can't these stories be told here?
And make some money off of them.
Just like they do the story.
Tell them. I mean,
she talking about like movies and all that type of shit. Make some money off this shit.
I'm not talking about, because people don't know the real stories about here. They don't know. I remember I went to Shaka and Jeff. Not Jeff. Shaka and what's his name that was with Tip?
Jason.
Shaka went with him.
That did.
And I said, we need to create something here, a board where it's organized. We need some organization that's done here in Georgia that people just can't come in here and take what we have away from here. Because many times they tried to take this away from here where we wouldn't have had anything and we would have been just down. You understand?
Facts.
But everybody named mothers, because I'll be having a fit. I'll be putting it on my Instagram sometimes, telling people go home. Our bridges is collapsing. It's too heavy. It can't carry these people. But you come here to do what? Just for the music, and then you make it and you get the hell up out of here. And then you want to talk about it's too slow here.
But this is like when people moving to LA.
Ain't nobody going to LA no more.
I'm saying when they was moving to LA.
That's just they losing.
So Georgia.
Paper. We popping that.
So that's what I'm saying. So why wouldn't a nigga want to come here? Wouldn't you? You came in and then leave.
But guess what? When I came here, none of this shit was going on.
That's what I'm saying, but you came in and then leave still. Because you seen the gold mine.
Listen, it's different. You're not understanding.
What's the difference?
I help create.
Facts. I'm saying, so these folk might come and help create some more shit, though.
They taking. Yeah, they creating. They taking and getting the hell up out of here. They taking it and leaving. That is a difference. I didn't get up and leave and go back and go somewhere else and do something else. I stayed my raggedy ass right here. And I ain't go nowhere. There's a difference in that. Don't take away from us and just keep doing it. And don't look like if you're not in a club, you ain't popping. Like, tell me what y'all think about that. Do you think that you have to be in every club and all that stuff in order to make it?
What you mean, like just stunting and shit?
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
This is big facts.
Please.
Is this, hold on. Is this big facts?
The biggest facts.
Is this big facts?
For sure.
What's for sure?
For sure.
What's for sure?
Most definitely.
Most definitely what?
It is the big fact.
Okay, I just want you to say that. I want you to hold on to that. Okay. Is this what?
The biggest facts.
Okay, so now, let's do these facts. Who needs to sit their raggedy ass down in this city? Don't everybody speak at one time.
Huh?
What you mean? Like you talking about rappers or?
No, let's talk about people, period. Your cappers.
Yeah, we ain't got we might not have the time today.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's so many motherfuckers in there.
Let's
shit.
talk about some
the dick riders.
It's a lot. You know me.
I say the dick riders.
You say the dick riders.
Definitely.
Who is that?
76% of the guys
76
are pulling dick.
So, who? Just give me an example of.
You want a name?
Just name 5 people.
Well, no, we don't want no names. We don't want no names. Want no names.
What is this?
No. These are big facts. But
it's big fact, but this ain't big incriminate start a war. Go ahead and shoot it out with some niggas tomorrow ass shit.
It's big facts with positive
energy.
energy.
Try to fuck this shit up right now.
Positive energy. But what come to your show and do it?
Oh, you can. I don't give a fuck because I'm P100.
So what we been?
I'm P100.
What we been?
I'm
these half facts. We being half facts.
She gonna start the real big.
I wanted to see just how much y'all there. I just wanted to see it.
You know what it is though. Not even coming.
Yeah. I'm not saying that. You know why I did that?
I be ribbing up shit. She be ribbing up shit.
You know why I did that?
Right.
She keeps trying to put me on.
No, I said she.
Know what I'm doing. So I just threw that shit back on her, and I put his backup team with her, and I see that people ain't about that life.
No, I ain't about that.
Now listen.
I'm trying to last. We have contracts and shit. We have partners. I done finagle my way in some shit. I ain't finna fuck that up in there. I done finagle. I can't be bank like I can't be that. I can't be that right now.
I ain't mad at you.
But we get out when we turn the mics over, tell y'all all type of fuck niggas.
I think. Do you not feel that there need to be new sheriffs that come in town?
I think they're being built. I think some of them are being
built. Do you not think that there are people here that are really, really doing some shit that really needs to be able to shine?
I think they're being built. Well, we were talking about earlier how some of the younger talent, whatever it may be, got people that's guiding them right. They might not.
What up, my man?
Man, we live on Big Facts right now, man. Baby, I got Miss Deb in here. I was trying to FaceTime.
Tip.
What's up, Miss Deb?
Man, we want to know why is this woman not in the trap museum?
Why not in the trap museum?
Shit, I guess because you ain't never really made no submission. I never knew you wanted to be in there.
Also, the trap museum is like the Grammys. You gotta pay your dues, and then you gotta let them know that you want to be in that shit.
She gotta submit some kind of art. You know what I'm saying? This is like about artists and what the artists are inspired to make. So the artists inspired to make music. Make art about certain musicians that kind of had a hand in their story. If you got some art of you and an artist that was inspired by your story, I'd love to take it into consideration.
Well, then that's something different then.
No. Miss Deb need at least a little corner, man.
No, I'm not saying that. Now I understand the trap museum.
Listen.
Y'all pull up and show me exactly where you think you should go.
Oh, you already said me there.
I know people.
He said pull up and show him exactly where you think it should go.
Where you think it's supposed to go? Show me where.
Nowhere. I ain't supposed to be nowhere I ain't supposed to be.
No, she said bring. He said pull up and show us inside of the trap museum exactly where your exhibit's supposed to go.
And he's gonna put it there.
And we's gonna put it there.
And what's the art? What art will it consist of?
Say less.
Oh.
Salute the tip. Salute to you too, Deb. We appreciate you pulling up on Big Facts. You definitely gotta come
Big
back.
Love.
We can see you on the TV, of course. Growing Up Hip Hop.
Growing Up Hip Hop Thursday nights. I think that we should have our own black news with some stuff.
Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak.
Big homie. Big
homie's house.
Yeah, it's like it's a difference in how that stuff is done, and he ran all over the city, like for real, getting news. He was all over the damn place.
Facts.
Like for real. So you gonna say facts again, but don't say big facts no more, okay?
Why not? Cause we capping. We capping on here, ain't it? Cause we ain't calling nobody out.
No, you call people out, but you want me to call people up, but you ain't calling nobody out.
I ain't asking you to call nobody out. I just asked you when you was
you
talking.
You was trying to stick daggers at me.
No, I was just asking you to confirm what you were saying.
Blood? You want me to let people see the blood?
No.
Okay. Cause you was sticking me.
No, what?
You was sticking.
I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, just help.
But I'm not gonna say effed up things about people.
No.
I'm still not gonna say, even if you're a piece of shit. I'm not. I'm just not.
But that's just your opinion if some other person is a piece of shit.
Well, some people are a piece of shit. And it is what it is.
You know how many people call me a piece of shit?
You know how many people call me a piece of shit?
That's what I'm saying. So how is they right?
If that's what I am, a piece of shit to them, then yeah, it's right. I can't tell them that it's wrong. Yeah. I ain't even gonna try to convince you that it's wrong. Because if that's how you looked at me, and if it's something that happened with us that it made it like that, then it is what it is. Even though sometimes people get what their hands call for.
Facts.
You know, so.
Next time you come, we're gonna make sure we have the ventilators.
Ventilators.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna
bring the bottles.
Y'all gotta be professional.
That's how we got here, though. We are very professional.
What happened in there? What we do?
We are very professional. Just
all the way,
setting it up was professional.
The doors.
No,
hold on.
Listen, I came across the thing. I said, God damn, I smell that damn smoke. I said, I'm not going in that shit. Like the smoke.
She stopped at the bitch.
I was outside. I stopped. I smelled that shit. Kodak, you know I told you that shit. Outside.
Gas.
That's every studio in Atlanta, Deb. That's every studio in Atlanta.
Every studio?
In Atlanta.
Not in mine.
Okay. Fair enough.
Not in mine. I don't allow that.
Mm.
You cannot smoke that shit. You have a big old yard. You can take your raggedy ass out there and smoke to your heart content. And I got spray for you. Spray your ass when you come back in here so you don't make my building. Because, see, when them dollars come through that door, I don't want them to smoke. I don't want them to be nervous and think we ain't about our business.
That's real.
But that shit about to be legal.
Let it be legal. So even if it's legal, that don't mean you have, even when you're doing this, you have to be considerate of every guest. Unless you have ventilators through here that sucks the stuff through. You just have to be, if you want high-end people.
Let me tell you, man, Deb. You and Candy Birds who came in here, the only person I put that blunt out for. I wouldn't give a damn who walk in that motherfucker. They finna smell that gas. That's because I love and respect you and Candy. I mean, Candy's be on the road. She'd be crying like hell about the weed. So I ain't smoking.
I couldn't stay.
Other than that, hey, man, let her leave, Kodak. We good. If it had been anybody else about some weed, yeah, we'd let you get back in your car.
I got to say this one thing, right? I remember when I first got with Gucci, right? So we was at my damn house. So here was in the house. Somebody came and said, my dad, go in there look at what Gucci doing. So he's sitting there. He putting all the shit down on the floor. I look.
Nigga said, go in there and look what he doing. God damn.
He down there throwing this shit, he opening it up, throwing all the shit on the floor. I said, what the fuck? What is you doing? This is my goddamn house. This ain't no goddamn trap house. Yes, man, I'm sorry. He started, he had this shit in his head that in the house, he could just gut it out right there. Who do that? And you live there. We wasn't a trap house.
Yeah. Yeah.
The big ass house, he probably felt like he got maids and shit. Somebody gonna get this shit up.
No, it was his life. It was the lifestyle. That's why you have to teach people to do better.
Facts.
You teach them to do better.
You're definitely not doing that in a mansion, huh?
You can't do that everywhere. You can't do that. Everybody don't agree to that. You understand what I'm saying? So you be your own cutoff. But if it's just the big fat hood shit, then it is what it is.
That's what it is. I ain't gonna cap you. If it wasn't me there, we'll be. You see what I'm saying? You see shit falling all off. Look, this shit that fell off. If it wasn't me there, man, we'd be hell some other shit, man. This shit falling apart, man. We barely making it around this motherfucker with there. Then tell us how hard head Mike Will is, though. Cut to the mic. Cause he said me there think I'm hard head.
Don't let me talk about Mike Will. Let me tell you something.
Did you ever have a chance to do business with Mike Will?
Mike Will.
I'm asking. Did you ever have a chance?
Mike Will is one of my babies that grew up in a goddamn house, but I would never work with that buffalo brother. Disrespectful ass. You know who used to make me mad? He'd be like, hey, man. He used to do this every time when you have a conversation with Mike Will. It's what he say, but I love him to death. And I always knew he would make it. Because he was so determined, no matter what you say to him, he still said it, but he still want to do shit his way. No matter how many times he busts himself upside the head, he'll call back. Excuse me, no matter how many times I curse him out, he's going to call me on the phone. I said, Mike, don't call my goddamn phone no more, okay? Get the hell off my goddamn phone. I don't give a damn. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. That nigga going to call my damn phone. Auntie, I said, Mike, didn't I tell you stop calling my goddamn phone? But he don't care. Yeah. He's going to call. And he's still going to say what he got. I love him, though.
He know where he going. Wasn't nobody gonna stop him.
But you know
That's
what?
all I always say about Mike.
Let me tell you something about that. I respect and I like people like that. He didn't give a damn about what the hell I said. He gonna get his damn point across, and then he gonna hang up. But I can tell that nigga 1,000 times, get out my face. He gonna still come. See, I like people like that.
Thanks.
I'm keeping 100 with you.
Yeah.
I don't. He don't bother me like that. He did. He should make my ass want a cup of coffee. Keep it real. He did make my ass want a cup of coffee because he was aggravating. But he was persistent. But I know I couldn't deal with him because we butt heads. Me and him, I could advise him. He always gonna call me to get some type of advice and always like for us to talk. But his mind was so made up, and everything that he went up against, he knew he was gonna knock that shit down. He's gonna learn. Even if he bumped his head 1,500 times, he coming back. He didn't care. Even when I was gonna say somebody's name. God, bless my heart. Bless my heart. I'm not gonna do it. Even when they was getting him, and he knew it, and he said, "Auntie, it's okay," because he knew that he'd pay that to get to the next venture where he had to go. So he wasn't no dummy. He was smart. And another thing that I loved about him, he was dolo. He didn't need a clique of people. That speaks volumes about a person. He didn't need a whole bunch of people following him around or clicking up with him or validating how he was. So,
yeah.
Love
big
it.
shouts out to Deb for let's clap for her, man, for pulling up the big facts. Part 2 is coming. You coming back, right? You have fun?
Oh, hell no. Because y'all ain't big facts for real.
We're going to be next time.
Yeah.
We're going to be next time you come. We're going to be big fat.
It is what it is.
We appreciate your time. You know what it is. Y'all log on to www.bigfactspod.com. Salute.